Feature Friday.
The freshest. Okay, so this is Morissette and the official music video for Shine on the 25th anniversary. We were talking about it in the last video we watched of her doing the cover of the song that was originally sung by Wlsk, but this is like the rebirth of the song, basically, like the reboot. So I'm really excited to see this.
Did you see like a cover of it, right?
Yes, we saw it for.
Oh, bloody hell, nice trousers.
Ooh. Oh, I love good behind the scenes footage.
That's really nice that they left that in.
Oh, fantastic! I mean, how exciting! It gets you so pumped.
And it's very impressive
Beautiful.
what she's able to do, like a cappella in like one of those live streams.
It's impressive what she's able to do overall. I think she's so fantastic in so many ways.
Shine.
Gorgeous. Absolutely stunning.
Good shots, eh?
That's Dave Lamar for you, bro. Oh, fantastic. Wonderful intro. So atmospheric. Oh, this is great.
It definitely has you hooked, oddly enough.
Right, can we just, before we get going into the action, doesn't this remind you of like watching behind the scenes footage of like a Mariah Carey concert or stuff like that? Doesn't it like bring you back to like the late 90s, early 2000s, like proper diva footage?
Do you remember when we used to buy those DVDs? Like we go to the shops and we buy those DVDs of like, or maybe they were from America. Like one of us, either dad or like an uncle was traveling and stuff, and they bring back those DVDs.
Yes, the concert DVDs. Yeah.
Of like maybe Mariah or Beyonce
or like
Celine,
Celine
back
Dion.
in the day.
Yeah.
And you would put in your DVD player, and they would come with an intro like this and stuff like that. That's what it feels like. And we would have this like portable DVD player. Then when we would be touring or we'll be traveling, even on the car or on the tour bus, we'll put in our legs. It's like a laptop back then. Like laptops weren't really that portable, so you would have like this DVD player would play, and it would look like that. Like you'd open it and have like an intro scene and stuff.
I know it used to be like I remember I think it was Celine Dion's one of Celine Dion's concerts, and I used to watch that intro scene to one of like the opening of the whole concert on loop before going up on stage in the tour bus whenever we were ready, because it was such a great source of inspiration for me. It was like, whoa. It gave me the heebie-jeebies all the time.
It puts you in there somehow, so it's very
I'm
good.
telling you, the cinematography feeling of this video so far is absolutely fantastic. It really puts you in. I just want to make sure who was it filmed by?
Mixed, master, produced by.
Oh, it actually is not. It wasn't Dave Lamar on the videography. It was
music video producer London Angeles.
Cool, and the director was Emil Kirby Balatas.
Okay, go on. Let's give it a watch.
Cool. This is interesting, bro. This is so sick.
Come on.
I was alone in the shadows.
Nice.
Find my way.
Nice reverb there. Okay, Paul. So already, one of the things that I think makes some of Morissette's work really, really enjoyable, given the fact that she also has so much power. But I mean, she's a belter. But what I enjoy the most is seeing this kind of like the build up. That's kind of what I enjoy the most. This kind of because this gives essence. But it just, I think it's worth emphasizing how beautiful that kind of like reverb that they always add in some of her work, and that kind of a big room, conference room equalization just at the end of each sentence. It's really nice done. It's really nicely done. Very, very good.
It amplifies the magic of her vocal capabilities, especially her modulation. I think having a singer that has the capability to modulate according to the section of the song, specifically to amplify the mood that you're creating. It's it's really clever to amplify that on studio. And I think that's why I feel like her musical directors and sound engineers are really good at picking up on those details and amplifying them. But you know what's really cool in this video? That she's sitting in this empty stage, right? She's part of the audience this time, and it's like she's reminiscing. And I really like that, because given the current times, any of them have been able to be on stage and perform to a crowd for a really long time. So this has a really strong meaning, at least in the way I'm seeing it. It represents like that connection with the audience isn't lost, and it is that craving still, you know.
I'd imagine probably the reason why you're interpreting it that way is also, I mean, you just finished gigging for the first time. You just won your first gig in a year, and the atmosphere was very lovely. So it
was a fantastic gig. I had a wonderful time. It was really. It was
just Sunday, so it's Tuesday now. So I would imagine that's why it's so fresh in memory. But also, I do know, like in the Philippines, they've gone back into lockdown. So it definitely could be interpreted in that way. I think also it's a way of reminiscing, because it's the 25th anniversary of the song, right?
Yeah,
so
I agree.
It's kind of seeing what the times in which this song has evolved, and each year has been so different, which has been sung, you know.
Yeah, definitely, I agree. So it's a beautiful piece, though, so difficult, but gorgeous.
You keep me shining through.
Oh, it's so great! I love that.
Nice dress. She looks like a well-made cupcake.
I thought like a Greek goddess.
Ah, or a well-done cupcake. Cinematography is beautiful. It just makes you want to close your eyes and be in another world with her.
Woo! Chorus line!
He's so tasteful, man.
Love the lens flares, are really nicely done. Woo! Beautiful! I love how this is arranged.
Oh, nice. It's a great video.
Fantastic! It's beautiful.
It's a really good video. That's a good video, dude.
Oh, bravo! Woo! Absolutely fantastic. This song keep going on for like another 2 minutes.
That is truly awesome. That's brilliant.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
And let me pause. Just look at that there. What a picture just alone that is.
It just really gives you that idea of that rebirth, doesn't it? Like especially on that transitioning from the sepia like filterish, it was really yellowish.
Yep.
And then you have that really good bright blue hue, kind of blinding, right at the end of that big climax, which by the way didn't feel overwhelming and overdone, which is absolutely crazy because this song is made for that, right?
It's Gene's song, right?
Well, it's made for that big explosive ending, and here it just felt like a blinding ending rather than an explosion itself. It's kind of hard, like you worked up your way to that.
I think
what a great video.
Perhaps what we're seeing, and this is just a guess, but it's like I think everyone knows that Morissette can reach insane notes and can do amazing vocal showcases, but I think sometimes, I mean, we've seen it also in Will You Be Messiah, where there were conscious choices to reach a different.
Texture and
You had a different
climax.
objective in your mind.
Yes.
Because there's different, actually, a plethora of ways of reaching a climax, not just one. And unfortunately, sometimes maybe having too much skill makes you too linear, because then people know what to
Makes you
expect.
predictable.
Exactly,
Yeah,
people know
I
what to
suppose.
expect from you. And the best stories are sometimes the ones that take twists and turns, and not always ups and downs.
That's right, I
So
agree.
it's wonderful to see these takes, because these are my favorite takes on songs. Yes, I am biased because it's what I like. But I enjoy these type of pieces sometimes more than maybe the big belts and the big notes. It's brilliant. I really like all the conscious choices that were made in the what do you call it, a rendition of
Yeah.
the song.
I actually love also the arrangement for the choir section, for the backing vocalist section. Absolutely fantastic. It gave so much depth and so much freedom for her vocal capabilities to be shown in a completely different light. I think it also provided such a great backbone, such a great support. And I believe that there's nothing better than having true human voices as a backup, because it amplifies the feeling and the emotion that the main lead singer is trying to put across. There's a little bit left in the video, but I absolutely love it.
The
Oh,
credits.
great! It's just beautiful. Everything about it is
And it's a
fantastic.
huge production. Drums, Christian, Daniel, Ragai, Boris.
Backing vocalists. So you don't have as many backing vocalists as I thought there were.
Oh, star music.
I love that! Props to absolutely everybody involved in this. This is absolutely fantastic. It takes a village to produce something like this.
It's a ginormous production.
Oh, absolutely wonderful, I'm
Oh.
telling you. It's beautiful. She's in her element. Ah.
Good thing.
Oh,
Very
love
nice.
it, love it, love it.
It's great production just from start to end.
I like I said, absolutely props and well done to absolutely everyone involved in the production of that video, and in the production of the song itself. I think it's, there's a huge responsibility on making a rendition, especially on a 25th anniversary
Yeah.
like that, with so many names involved that have been, original singers and composers of the track. There was already such a huge expectation of the final product, and I think they over delivered, and I
Brilliant.
couldn't be happier. I mean, absolutely fantastic.
Brilliant stuff. Well, let us know what else we should check out next, and what you liked the most about this cover or this rendition.